Welcome to Europe 1916. Not the postcard Europe. Not the travel ad Europe. This is the Europe where your new home address is somewhere in a ditch, and your daily planner says, don't drown, don't get shelled, and if you survive, eat something that doesn't taste like regret. This is World War I, sold like glory, delivered like an industrial job where the manager is chaos and the HR department is artillery. You don't wake up because you're rested. You wake up because the ground just got hit so hard your body runs a quick inventory check. Everything's still here? And the weird part is you get used to the noise. Not to fear, fear stays. But you get used to living in a world where the sky is loud. Your new apartment is the trench. Forget a clean front line. It's a messy maze. Front trench, support trench, reserve trench, and connecting trenches. Because walking out in the open is how you turn into a statistic. You don't visit this place, you live in it, you eat in it, you sleep in it, you write letters home like, doing fine, weather is disgusting, please send socks. Also, tell the dog I miss him. Let's talk comfort. Mud isn't just mud. It's a lifestyle with goals. Rain turns the trench into soup. Cold turns that soup into glue. Your boots become two wet bricks you drag around like you owe them money. Your feet go numb, swell, hurt, skin breaks down. Your body slowly realizes you've decided to live in water. And the brilliant advice from people who do not live in water? Dry your socks. Sure, let me just hang them on the sunlight that doesn't exist. And then there are the rats. Not cute rats. Trench rats. Confident rats. They run at night, eat anything, and act like they own the place. Because honestly, they kind of do. Soldiers hunt them sometimes. Not because it's fun, but because if you don't give your brain something to do, it starts thinking about how you're living underground while strangers try to erase you from the planet. Now the routine. At dawn, you do stand to. Everybody up, weapons ready, scanning the line, because dawn is when attacks love to happen. Then you do it again at dusk, because misery is a franchise and it always gets a sequel. You stand there half awake, soaked, cold, holding a rifle that somehow feels heavier every day. Across the wire, there's another guy doing the same thing, also thinking, I can't believe this is my life. Food? Survival fuel. Sometimes bread. Sometimes canned meat that looks like it lost a fight with time itself. Sometimes stew that tastes like hot water with emotional damage. When you do get hot tea or coffee, that's a religious experience. For a few minutes, you remember you're a human being and not just a shaking organism in a uniform. Here's the real star of World War I. Artillery. Artillery is the weather. Artillery is the schedule. Artillery decides when you eat, when you sleep, when you panic, and when you stop existing. Shelling doesn't just kill people, it rearranges the world. A field becomes craters, a road becomes a memory, a tree becomes splinters. And the worst part is the randomness. You can do everything right and still get hit by metal that wasn't even meant for you. Then modern warfare gets cursed. Gas. Somebody yells gas. And suddenly your life depends on how fast you can get a mask on. The mask fogs up, stinks, traps your breath. You sound like a broken vacuum cleaner and feel like you're suffocating even when you aren't. And even when you survive, your brain learns a new fear category. The air might be trying to kill me. Most days you're not shooting. You're working, digging trenches, repairing walls, draining water, stacking sandbags, fixing wire, hauling supplies, carrying wounded. World War I is basically construction and logistics, except the job site is actively hostile and the penalty for mistakes is real death. Communication is its own comedy. Wires get cut, runners get lost, orders arrive late. Sometimes pigeons carry messages because a bird can cross chaos better than a man with paperwork. And the posters don't show what waiting does. Your nervous system never shuts off. You flinch at every sound. You sleep in fragments. Back then, they called it shell shock. Today, we'd call it trauma. And plenty of people didn't understand it, so some men got treated like cowards when they were simply wrecked by what they lived through. Sometimes history glitches. Christmas 1914. In some places, men climbed out, talked, traded cigarettes, sang. There are even stories about an improvised football game. It didn't last. It didn't happen everywhere. Then the machine started again. So what was it like to be a soldier in World War I? It wasn't glory, it was endurance, mud, wire, fear, labor, and random death on repeat. And if you survived, it wasn't because you were a myth. It was timing, luck, random chance. And the fact you somehow stayed human in a place designed to grind humans down. Thanks for watching to the end. If you enjoyed this kind of dark, real day in the trenches history, hit like. It seriously helps the video get shown to more people. Subscribe and turn on notifications if you're waiting for the next episode, because more stories like this are coming. Drop a comment. What topic should be next? Verdun, the Somme, gas warfare, or life in the trenches on the Eastern Front? All links and sources are in the description. See you in the next video.